So, the Thomas reboot, or as it's otherwise known as Thomas and Friends All Engines Go, is officially out now, and needless to say, I'm not happy with it. I think it's absolute garbage, first and foremost. I've kind of wondered why I was even making this video. I mean, some people like it, most of the fandom generally hate it. I'm in that hate it part. But I don't know. I kind of just want to have my opinion be stated, and I'm sorry if I stutter over my words a lot. I'm kind of going without a script. I just have a list of stuff I need to talk about. But some people said you can't judge it. It's not out yet, and I'm like that's not entirely true. But I mean I will give it a watch. I watched so far. I've only watched 2 episodes, and I don't intend to watch any more. Like, I've glossed through, like, 2 more episodes. I could barely sit through them. And I've just got wind of anything on Twitter that was interesting. Like, I've seen Edward and Henry in the reboot. I've seen, just today, Hero came back. Well, it was a trailer for, like, a movie or something. But, yeah, it's... The reboot overall is just, from what I've seen... So the first episode's about Thomas. He's trying to compete with Diesel, and he learns through trial and error that it's not a competition. Just make sure the job gets done. Second episode was there was a rocket that needed to be delivered to the docks, and Thomas didn't want to deliver his part because he thought the other parts were more important, but his was the most important. And it's just like very predictable, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can write predictable plots, but just have there be substance. But that's really the problem. There's no substance. It's just a generic, mindless kids show, and through the trial and error, it teaches a moral. There was a song in the first episode. It was annoying. The voice acting is really annoying. Oh my god! Like, granted, this is all kid shows nowadays. They're all voiced by like kids, but it's very annoying. A lot of people say, you can't really judge it because it's made for kids, and I to an extent I get where those people are coming from, but I mean, if we can't judge it, if we can't voice our opinions, like we end up doing it anyway. The saying, don't judge a book by its cover. We all as humans, we all instinctively do that anyway. So that's really gone out the window. And if we can't judge stuff that's made for kids, then we can't judge the classic series. We can't judge the Brenner era. We can't judge the Hit era. We can't judge the Nitrogen era. And but my problem is that trying to judge this, I feel stupid for trying to criticize it because it's so obviously not made for me, and it's just hard. And I see people bitching on Twitter about it. I'm like, it's just stupid. This show is stupid. The drama surrounding it is stupid. Everything about the show is stupid. I mean, there's no positives to it. Like, I mean, Gordon was kind of cool, I guess. Like, everybody was like, oh, Gordon and James' voices are good. I mean, to be fair, they are good. James's voice was really good. I wouldn't be mad if that was like the actual James voice that was what came before it. And then Gordon's voice, for the US dub at least, has actually been revealed to be Neil Crone, who voiced Gordon in Thompson the Magic Railroad. And I did not think it was him. Some people were making the comparisons. I did not think it was actually him. Like, there was similarities, but I was kind of I kind of thought it sounded more like Jim Cummings, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But I mean, I was genuinely surprised when it was Neil Crone who was actually voicing him. There's literally no other positives, though, I can think of. Another thing that's kind of bothering me is that people keep on... It's a little thing, but, I mean, people keep calling this Season 25. The fuck it's not. It's not Season 25. I will never in a million years consider this Series 25. Like, unlike Season 8, or Season 13, or Season 22, which were all kind of soft reboots, this is a full-on, like, reboot. Like, it's nothing like the previous show. Like, like, we consider the model series and the CGI timelines nowadays to be two separate timelines now, which I've always believed, even before Unlucky Tug's videos came out. I've always believed that those always have been separate timelines. Because there was inconsistencies. This is a new timeline, and I'm barely able to call Season 13 a continuation of the original show. What I was most curious about is the reception of this. Obviously, most of the fan base hated this reboot, but how would the reception of kids and parents be of this? In fact, I have no doubt that there will be kids who eat this shit up, because I mean, it's the same as everything else. But parents recently on this reboot got kind of publicly posted on Facebook. I don't use Facebook, but from what I've seen on Twitter, the parents are not happy with it, which I was genuinely surprised about. I'm happy about too, because that means maybe this reboot could die sooner. But yeah, everybody generally hates it. I mean, no one's happy with it, and it's hilarious, because Mattel is so just stuck up their own asses that they can't see the problems with this. Like, it's like cartoonish crap. Kids don't like it, parents don't like it, the fans don't like it. And it's just crap. There's no I know I keep repeating myself, but there's no other way to describe it. I think that's gonna do it here. I'm sorry how like poorly put together this video was, but I mean, I kind of just wanted to collect my thoughts and kind of vent a little bit, because this reboot kind of pisses me off. I don't feel the need to go ranting over Twitter. It's just sad, because, you know, Thomas has fallen hard before. You know, the Hit era, the Nitrogen era, the Bubba era. But it's like, can Thomas really survive a fall like this? Can Thomas really come back from this terrible, mindless garbage that is All Engines Go? Frankly, I don't think so, and that's really disheartening. I'm sorry for being so melancholy, but it is what it is. I'll probably never be happy again, but you know, as everybody says, you know, fan content will continue. You know, the true fans will appreciate the original show for what that was, and that's the Thomas I will always love. And fuck Mattel. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.